Welcome back to the today's class on advanced switchgear. Today we will be seeing about equipments used in testing station. Short circuit generator and a drive motor. This is the equipment which is used in testing station. Short circuit generator provide power to the circuit breaker under test. Generator must be capable of withstanding extremely high reactive power lasting for short duration. So, a short circuit generator with a drive motor is arranged in the laboratory so that it will helpful for providing the short circuit current for the circuit breaker under test. This generator has a very high reactive power withstanding capacity and gives us a very high short circuit current. Therefore, they are of different design from the conventional alternators. So, a short circuit generator has a different design from the conventional alternators which are used to generate power in power plants. Short circuit generators must have low reactance in order to provide maximum short circuit output. So, to provide a maximum output current, that is the short circuit current, these types of short circuit generators have a low reactance. Short circuit generator is a three-phase alternator. So, this short circuit generator is a three-phase alternator which is similar to a alternators which are used in power system, but in power system these alternators will have high reactance, but short circuit generator has low reactance and have high reactive power withstanding capacity. Windings is made in two or more parts which can be connected in series or parallel compensation of star or delta to provide different terminal voltages. So, the short circuit generator windings can be connected in different parts so that the compensation which are present in the generator can be converted from star to delta or delta to star. The generator is driven by a three-phase induction motor connected through resilient shaft. So, the short circuit generator shaft is connected to a three-phase induction motor and the shaft is made of type resilient in nature. The generator is equipped with the bulk built-in flywheel which provide the kinetic energy during short circuit. So, the generator is equipped with a built-in flywheel system. So, the flywheel which stores the kinetic energy which is used to generate the short circuit current while the circuit breaker under test is short circuited. The next component is impulse excitation. Separate DC output provides the impulse excitation to the short circuit generator. Impulse excitation or super excitation is provided to counteract the demagnetizing effect of the armature reaction. So, when a short circuit is made at once due to demagnetizing effect caused by the armature reaction, the field current gets decreased. So, to stop this phenomena, a impulse excitation or super excitation is provided in the field terminal of the alternator with the help of an impulse exciter. Short circuit current which are at lagging power factor have demagnetizing effect. So, the short circuit current which is usually of lagging power factor will demagnetize the field. This results in reduction of total field current, hence reduced EMF is generated. So, the reduction in field current causes reduction in EMF generated. Recovery voltage which is less than system voltage before the short circuit. So, when impulse excitation is used, the recovery voltage which is present in the system or created in the system is lesser when compared to the system voltage. The effect is reduced by boosting generator field current by means of impulse excitation. So, the reduced current, that is the reduced system voltage, can be boosted with the help of impulse excitation which is provided by the impulse exciter in the DC field of the generator. Converters that employed for providing impulse excitation is fitted with a large flywheel. So, to provide the impulse excitation, the converters which are connected with the field system of the DC generators are fitted with the flywheel. Motor is disconnected from the supply before application of excitation. So, when a short circuit is going to be happen, at once the motor which is driving the shaft of the generator is connected and the shaft is loaded with the flywheel. Field current is increased shortly to about 10 times its normal value at the instant of short circuit. So, the field current while short circuit is made is increased to a higher level, which is compared to 10 times its normal value, so that the short circuit current will be of higher level when compared to other currents. This takes care of the demagnetizing effect of short circuit and provides desired recovery voltage. So, the impulse exciter will give a higher times, that is 10 times of higher value of impulse current to the field of the system, that is the generator, and helps us to reduce the demagnetizing effect and provides the desired recovery voltage to the circuit under test. Pilot generator. It is a small three-phase alternator directly coupled to the main shaft of the short circuit generator and synchronized in phase with the latter. So, a pilot generator is also used, and this generator is a normal three-phase alternator, and the shaft of the alternator is coupled with the main shaft of the short circuit generator, and the complete setup is synchronized with phase. Voltage is maintained constant by an automatic voltage regulator during short circuit test. Since both the mechanical shafts are connected, that is the mechanical shaft of the short circuit generator and the pilot generator are connected, while applying short circuit, then the voltage which is created by the pilot generator get decreased. So, to avoid this and maintain a constant value, the automatic voltage regulator is provided during short circuit test. This voltage, that is the pilot generator voltage, is required to supply control power to the sequence timer, electromagnetic oscilloscope, and various actuating circuits for conduction of test. So, this pilot generator provides the power to the auxiliaries which are present in the laboratory or the testing station. Resistors and reactors. For controlling the short circuit test current, three-phase banks of resistors and reactors are used. So, to control the short circuit current, three-phase resistor and reactor banks are present. The reactors being used for adjustment of magnitude and resistors for control of rate of decay of the DC component of the current. So, the resistors and the reactors helps to adjust the magnitude of the short circuit current. Short circuit power factor is also controlled by these means. So, the short circuit current and the power factor can be controlled with the help of resistors and reactors. There are number of coils per phase, and so many variations can be made by connecting them in series and parallel combination. So, the resistors and reactors are made in such a way that several coil outputs are available, so thereby connecting or disconnecting the coils, the resistance and reactance value can be increased or decreased by connecting in series or parallel combination, and so many varieties of combinations can be made. So, we can see the rate of decay of the DC component is adjusted by the resistor, and the adjustment of magnitude of the component is adjusted by the reactor. Short circuit transformer. This is the another component. Short circuit transformers are employed when the test voltage is different from the generator voltage. So, we know that the generator voltage is fixed. If we need a different test voltage, then we need to use a transformer. A transformer can step up or step down the voltage. For stepping down the voltage, a three-phase transformer is normally used. For stepping up the voltage, usually tanks of single-phase transformers are used. So, to step down a voltage, three-phase transformer is used. For step up a voltage, three different single-phase transformer tanks are used. Such transformer is designed to withstand repeated short circuit, and their windings are arranged in sections for voltage adjustment in series and parallel combination. So, the transformer tappings can be changed so that several combinations of voltage can be made with the help of series and parallel connections which are available in the short circuit transformer. The leakage reactance of the short circuit transformer is kept too low. Transformer winding is mechanically strong and provide with extra insulation. So, the strength of the mechanical winding present in the transformer is very strong, and so due to short circuit current flowing in the transformer, extra insulation is provided in the short circuit transformer. For three-phase test, the transformers are connected in delta on alternator side. For three-phase short circuit test or three-phase test, the transformer is connected in delta position on the alternator side. The four windings on secondary side can be connected in series or parallel combination, and three-phase can be connected in star or delta. So, the combinations of connection can be varied in star or delta combination. Depending on the type of test to be carried out, test cell has a different type of rating of transformers and are connected in different test cells. So, we know that different ratings of circuit breakers are available. So, different types of voltage ratings are needed. To do that, several different types of or different voltage ratings of transformers are available in the test cell, so that different voltage rating circuit breakers can be tested with a single alternator. Master circuit breaker. This is normally an air blast of capacity more than that of the breaker under test. So, a separate, that is the main circuit breaker, is known as the master circuit breaker, and this circuit breaker is of air blast type. It provides mainly as a backup circuit breaker. So, this circuit breaker helps us as a backup circuit breaker. In case of failure of test circuit breaker, then master circuit breaker gets open. If a short circuit test is conducted in a test circuit breaker, in case of failure of that test circuit breaker, then at once master circuit breaker opens. In addition, after every test it isolates the specimen under test from the supply source and must be capable of handling the full short circuit power of the test circuit. So, the master circuit breaker can have a characteristics that it can isolate the complete test circuit breaker short circuit current, and after every test the specimen which are collected by the short circuit current can be observed and take a specimen under the test. Capacitor banks. Capacitor banks are used for two purposes. Provide leading current for testing the performance of circuit breaker in interrupting the charging currents. Control the rate of rise of restriking voltage given by the formula Fn is equal to 1 by 2 by root of Lc. So, the capacitor banks which are present in the testing stations are helpful for providing leading current, and this leading current helps us to test the circuit breaker while interrupting the charging currents. And the second one is to control the rate of rise of restriking voltage, and the formula Fn is equal to 1 divided by 2 pi root of Lc. In symmetric testing and other indirect testing, capacitors are vital item in the test circuit. For conforming or for doing symmetric testing and indirect testing of circuit breaker, capacitor is a vital item in the testing station. Single phase banks can be connected in series or parallel as desired. Both individual and in any combination of the three can be connected. So, as per the resistor and reactor, capacitors are also can be connected in series and parallel combination, and the capacitance value can be increased or decreased as per the requirement. Make switch. Making switch or making device is employed to ensure that short circuit currents are correctly applied at the desired moment. So, the timing criteria of the applying of short circuit current can be confirmed by the help of make switch. The equipment is characterized by close making time and high making capacity. So, the make switch has a characteristics of making the time or the time set in the make switch is applied correctly, and the make switch has a very high making current carrying capacity. However, the breaking capacity is negligible after making device is not used for circuit interruption. So, the make switch helps us to make the circuit breaker or turn on the circuit. The breaking of the circuit is done by the test circuit breaker. In case the test circuit breaker fails, then the master circuit breaker will open. The make switch will not open or break the circuit in the testing station. At the moment of making, the backup circuit breaker and the test circuit breaker are already closed. So, before making the switch, the test circuit breaker and the main circuit breaker, that is the backup circuit breaker, are already closed. As such, on closure, if there is even a slight contact or rebounds of contact might be burnt or even get welded together. So, the make switch, when the contacts are rebounds, then this ill effect will be caused by burning the metal and welding it together. So, in a make switch, the contact bounds should be avoided. In order to ensure contact separation minimum on closure, high air pressure is maintained in the chamber. So, while make switch is operated, a very high pressure is created in the chamber. The closing speed is also high, that the contact are fully closed before the short circuit current attain its peak value. So, before the closing speed is very high, because if a contact bounce is made, then the metals will get welded. So, the speed of moving the contacts during closing is very high, and the contacts are ensured to be fully closed, and the peak value of short circuit current will be flowing through the make switch. Test cell. This construction is made up of RCC or strong brickwork. So, the test cell is made up of reinforced cement concrete or a very strong brickwork. There is a provision for observation, supply of compressed air and oil purification system is to the test cell for facilitating testing of air blast and oil circuit breaker respectively. So, a compressed air system and oil purifying system is present in the test cell chamber so that the testing of air blast and oil circuit breaker can be made. Separate test cubicles are provided for testing of low voltage, high voltage and extra high voltage circuit. So, a test cubicles can be provided for the testing of low voltage circuit breaker, high voltage circuit breaker and also extra high voltage circuit breaker. Each test cell has got an end box that control and measuring cables are terminated. So, in the test cell, the circuit breaker terminals are connected at the end box and each test cell has an end box at the end so that the terminals are terminated at the end box. Test control room. It is situated nearly at a distance of 20 meters from cubicles and it's provided with the control desk for remote control operation of the excitation of the short circuit generator. So, a test control room is always situated 20 meters away from the test cell and the test control room have a desk panel with all the control operations, that is the remote control devices, are present in the test control room. There is a provision that from the test control room we can observe the test cell. There will be cathode ray oscilloscope graph, an electric sequence switch and an electronic sequence switch. So the devices present in the test control room are cathode ray oscillograph, an electric switch and an electronic sequence switch. Control room is designed to provide facilities for the observation of test by both the station staff as well as the visitor. So the facilities are provided for the station staffs as well as the visitors to observe the circuit breaker under test. Safety and signaling system. Foolproof interlocking system is provided for the safety of the working personnel as enormous electrodynamic forces are brought into play during short circuit testing. So while testing a short circuit test, then a severe current will be flow, and this severe current produce enormous amount of electrodynamic force. So this electrodynamic force should be safely handled so that a foolproof interlocking system is provided for the safety purpose of the working personnel in the testing station. This system makes excitation of the machines and short circuit generator impossible if any door leading to machine basement reactor room remains open. So if any of the door in the reactor room is opened, then this foolproof interlocking system will not make the circuit breaker, that the test cannot be conducted if a door leading to the machine basement or reactor room remains open. A system of audio-visual alarms are also provided as a warning before short circuit test is performed. So audio-visual alarm is made before a short circuit test. Thank you.